140 miles north of Billings, Montana, along the primeval highway used by Lewis and Clark when they traveled up the Missouri River, the Missouri Breaks are an impressive citadel of the bighorn sheep. If you plan to hunt these timid yet majestic animals, your only guarantee for success is knowing the right people to navigate the ancient hunting grounds of the 𝗙ecie people. John Alderson has been an outdoorsman all his life. Like his father, John chose a career in the outdoors. That's where John's fathers imparted his love and knowledge of the outdoors to his young son. And Dad was proudly there as a young John found his target for the first time while hunting rabbits. But to this day, every time John hunts, he strives to capture that feeling once more. A Huntin member for 13 years, John has drawn many prime big game tags, but finally, he is able to embark on the greatest challenge of his hunting career. A once-in-a-lifetime tag that he and the staff at Huntin worked tirelessly to obtain. A bighorn sheep in the majestic Missouri Breaks. All the hard work is about to pay off, as that primal joy of the harvest ignites once more for John Alderson. So join us as he gets to experience a lifelong achievement by hunting a bighorn sheep in this jewel of the American West.
Hunting encompasses every part of your life. You plan, you research, you map out every last detail. And when your drive for hunting is everything you do, you then become a huntin' fool.
The land of the shining mountains, big sky country. The last best place. One doesn't have to spend much time among the majestic scenery of Montana to understand where the monikers come from. Being the 4th largest state in the U.S. and 44th in population leaves so much of the beautiful mountain terrain untouched. But with all the various topography Montana has to offer, none may be as favorable to the bighorn hunter as the Missouri Breaks.
My name's 𝗚cie𝗯𝗄𝗃. I'm guiding sheep up here in the Missouri Breaks with Bear Paw Hunts. The Missouri Breaks are known for having great big bighorns. We're going to be looking for a nice representative sheep and a really old one. As a sheep guide, the age of the sheep is just as important to me as what it scores.
Successfully guiding sheep demands a great deal of experience with the animals, as well as extensive knowledge of the land. As a result, Huntin makes sure it excels at pairing its clients with seasoned guides such as Willie.
My name's John Alderson, and this year I drew a bighorn sheep tag for Unit 680 in Montana, and that's one of the best, if not the best, bighorn sheep tags and most coveted big game tags in the world.
On average, Montana only offers 150 bighorn tags a year. Consequently, one can imagine the level of luck or expense needed to land such a sought-after tag. With knowing this, John decided to let Huntin help him with the often tricky application process and show him what best improved his chances to acquire this tag.
John drew a really coveted tag, here in the United States. It's one of the most sought after tags here in the Missouri Breaks, so we're going to do our best to find him a great ram.
If you're going to hunt, you have to have access, and that means you have to have tags. And to get good tags, you have to apply. And there's a lot of analysis and work that goes into applying for tags. And the Huntin provided me with a lot of help over the years with that in doing the paperwork, advising me where and how to apply, so I built points and improved my odds.
Having another pair of experienced eyes to help spot bighorn in the breaks is something that'll never hurt your odds. With that being said, John and Willie are more than grateful to have the help of guide Brendan Burns join their team.
My name is Brendan Burns. I've been guiding sheep pretty extensively since 2008. The three most important things on a sheep hunt for me are physical shape, mental toughness, they're not easy, and having all the right gear. You can, a lot of weather, hot, cold, you just need to be out there.
I started my physical fitness program and hiking for any hunts that I went on, but midsummer when I got the call that I'd drawn this tag, I intensified my efforts. The other thing I knew that I would probably have to do is make a medium to long range shot, so I started practicing with my rifle and zeroing it, making sure it was zeroed in, which doesn't guarantee you won't miss. I started working on those things, and the gear and so forth I was already in pretty good shape for. Before I left, I cleaned my gun, and I'm going to take one shot for two reasons. One, to make sure that my zero is still in after traveling, and two, most barrels shoot more accurately if they're dirty. In other words, if you've fired at least one shot, a clean barrel tends to have a different point of impact from a dirty one, and you want to be consistent.
Huntin' Fool is brought to you by Matthews Archery. Catch us if you can. 𝗙cie_𝗶𝗆. If you're not the lead dog, the view never changes. Red Rock Precision, the ultimate long-range shooting solution. And Huntin' Fool, your complete hunting resource. This segment is brought to you by Auto Farm. Fun, simple, and transparent. Your personal guide to your next ride.
We roll up on and we can't stick up this high. Do you have the ability to shoot laying over a pack?
Yeah.
Prone position? I just want to make sure that you know that that's a possibility, that may happen that way.
That's not my favorite position to shoot from, but if I need to shoot from that.
But I got to be honest, we're not going to be able to go through this whole changing the level of the bipod's rigmarole, probably.
The main thing when you're shooting over a pack or something like that is put your rest out here, not up here.
Correct. Yep. We just want to be prepared for all scenarios. So
I appreciate that.
Feeling confident with your rifle is critical to a successful hunt. Once in place, the crew wastes no time heading out to glass amongst the breaks.
This is our group. This is our 8. I recognize this round this is the 𝗚cie round with a pinner there across the canyon. You can see him with the naked eye over there now. Over in that far yellow field over there, right where it dips down like the belly of it.
Encouraging as it is to see a good ram at last light, the sheep was too far off, and the guys couldn't help but feel anxious for what the morning could bring.
This is the first morning of the hunt. I have a once-in-a-lifetime tag for a bighorn sheep, and I'm very excited to have an opportunity to try and harvest a big ram today.
When embarking on a once-in-a-lifetime hunt, it's not uncommon for hunters to discuss with their guides what size or score they find worthy of such a limited tag. However, Brendan found out very quickly that John had a unique goal in mind for his bighorn.
John had a couple things that he was looking for. One was he wanted to have a really good time and get to see the country and really enjoy the hunt. And two, he wanted to kill an old ram. That was he wanted an old, good-looking ram, which is kind of a unique thing. Most of the time, guys want score or sizes, and John really reiterated several times he wanted an old ram.
You know, these things, if you let them, they can be not fun. You know, like I said, we try and make it fun, but it is a lot of pressure when you got a once-in-a-lifetime tag and you're trying to kill a good sheep that you're going to be happy with. You know, it's the whole deal it's tough.
In prime sheep country such as this, knowing what to look for and focus on helps any guide perform their job to a higher quality. So as the team pulls up to the first ridge, Willie and Brendan keep their sharpened eyes open for the elderly.
There's a ram right there. You should put a spotting scope on him. On the farthest, you know, like almost past. There's some potential there, isn't there?
Yeah, he'll be a good one for sure.
Feeding away.
Yep. Well, morning feed.
What'd you find?
Brendan.
Sure how big he is?
Yeah, that's a young one there. The biggest one's at the back.
Yeah, it looks like there's a pretty good ram in there.
I knew my guides were committed to finding a quality ram that met my expectations, and I knew I was going to have an opportunity to make a shot on a good ram.
Yeah, John, he's a nice ram. He's just not old enough. You know,
Okay.
not what we're looking for. So, but good looking sheep for sure.
Even though this is an old ram, it's not old enough. And the team moves on, hoping to spot more rams while they're still feeding.
You know, those sheep aren't going to bed. They're going back out to feed.
Yeah.
He's pretty short on this side too. He's just got a heavy top end. This other ram must be walking over to him or something. Huh?
Isn't that something?
Yeah, definitely different ram. The other one must be headed his way though.
John, there's a really good ram over there, but he only looks like he's 6 years old to me, so we're gonna keep looking.
Bighorn sheep are ruminant species, which mean they consume large amounts of plant-based food rapidly, followed by a period of bedding, in which they use the time to rechew their food for digestion. Despite the team's efforts, a ram worthy of harvesting wasn't found. But tomorrow brings new light and new hope across the shining mountains of Big Sky, Montana.
Did you know that 2015 is Huntin' Fool's 20th anniversary? The company began only with a single newsletter that provided information on hunting opportunities and resources to its members. Today, it's composed of highly experienced and dedicated hunting consultants who advise members and offer access to once-in-a-lifetime tag. Visit huntinfool.com to get started. This segment is brought to you by PhoneScope, the future of digiscoping.
We saw a lot of rams yesterday, but we didn't see a shooter, and we're going to go out and try to find that shooter today.
Had a good day yesterday, saw some nice sheep, nothing old enough. So today we're going to go to a different spot and hopefully find one of the rams that we'd seen earlier.
Being no stranger to the Missouri Breaks and its sheep population, Willie and Brendan located a few candidates in pre-scouting that could meet John's requirements. So with a plan in place, John is taken to a spot where his guides last encountered an ancient ram.
I've seen him before. Yeah, but last night there's 3 rams right below us here somewhere that we saw at last light. Yesterday evening we couldn't tell what they were. We wanted to get a look at them this morning. I don't think those 2 were part of them. It's going to get hot today. You can just feel it. So we got about another hour of these sheep up feeding on top, and they're going to start diving in for shade.
Spotting the animal you're looking for several hundred yards away is one thing, but it's something else entirely when the guide can not only spot the animal, but distinguish specific characteristics about it and then make a call. In this case, John is fortunate enough that his guide Willie has that ability.
Popped over the hill, and when he's laying there in the sun, just bigger than life. We'll just walk right here. Yeah.
When I first saw that ram, I got excited. The adrenaline flow, my heart started to pound. I was very excited.
He's a beautiful, that's one. This next high point.
Over him. Jack another one in.
Take a walk in the shot.
Where's your bullets?
That might be the last time we ever see that sheep.
There's a big difference between hitting a target, punching holes in paper, or hitting a gong on a shooting range and making a shot on the side of the mountain with your heart pounding and your breath coming in gasp, and you're looking through your scope looking at a quality once-in-a-lifetime animal like I was shooting at, and you get excited and you're not always as accurate there as you would be on the range.
Even though the old ram retreated from the line of sight and the chance of harvesting is fleeting with the light, John is hopeful that his guides can relocate the old warrior again.
He's right here, come on, come on. Across the canyon, John. 130. Take your time.
This segment is brought to you by 𝗙cie Extreme Mountain Hunting Gear.
John missed his shot at claiming the tag of a lifetime.
Low.
But with some good tracking from his guys and a little bit of luck,
Last time we ever see that sheep.
John now has a shot
Looks like there's a pretty good ram in there.
at redemption.
He's right here, come on, come on.
The second time we got up on the ram, we popped over the hill and it was going to be a bang bang opportunity, so we had to make it happen.
He's right across the canyon right there. He's right across the canyon, John. 130. Take your time.
When I laid down and got my rifle on the pack and centered the crosshairs on the ram, he obviously wasn't going to stand around very long, and I took the shot.
Are you on him?
Nope.
Nice shot, John. Got him. Put another one in.
I turned to the camera guy and said, "Are you on him?" And John thought that I was talking to him and pulled the trigger. So unfortunately, we didn't get the shot on camera, but that's how it happens sometimes.
Watch him. Don't shoot again. He's dead. He's dead. He's rolling down the hill.
Oh my God! As much as I wanted to get that kill shot on camera, this is a once-in-a-lifetime ram, and I wanted to make sure I got the shot and killed the sheep.
Congratulations.
Good job, man.
Good job.
That's a hell of a round. That is a hell of a round.
He's done. He's done. Down the hill.
I just panned over to him, hit record. He was already falling down the hill.
Sorry, man.
It happened so quick.
You get into kill mode. Nice ram.
His nose is sticking straight out of the hole, and John got a good one in him, and he just made it about 500 yards and then rolled down this hill, and he's dead in the bottom of the draw.
Look at the feet on that thing, John. You killed
Oh my
the whole
gosh!
thing.
That's
He's
what.
at least 12 years old. Look at the feet on him. Holy moly. What a ram. Congratulations. Look at that sheep.
Good job, John. Yeah, look at that thing.
How much? What is that? A curl and a half, or?
He's over 4 quarter. take an 11.5-year-old ram was pretty cool, and to see a hunter that is happy with the whole situation, it was great. We had a good time.
We had an awesome hunt here in the Missouri Breaks in Montana and harvested a great ram thanks to the hard work and skill of my dad.
Good job, great ram.
A hunt like this will never be forgotten by the ones who are able to experience it firsthand. With the help of Huntin Full and their guides, John Alderson was able to maximize his hunting opportunities and harvest a truly trophy ram, something he will always remember and tell stories of for decades to come.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Realtree's family of patterns. Family, friends, and the outdoors.
That's a...
This will be the oldest ram killed.
Oh yeah.
I'll bet my life.